All right, moving on. Jesus fucking Christ. We're going to Cleveland. Title says, Cleveland man pleads guilty to torturing woman and stuffing her body in a storage container. True Crime Daily, published November 3rd, 2023. And this is in Cleveland. A 31-year-old man pleaded guilty to multiple charges for beating and assaulting a 60-year-old woman and putting her body inside a storage tote, which she managed to survive. WKYC-TV reports Delonte Edmund Geiger entered the plea Tuesday, October 31st, for charges of felonious assault, kidnapping, tampering with evidence, and having weapons under disability. He reportedly faces a maximum of 25 years in prison. According to the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office, in early May 2023, Edmund picked up the victim and drove her to his home on West 97th Street and Henley Court. When they got to his residence, he physically assaulted her, stabbed her in the arm, zip-tied her hands, and proceeded to torture her. WOIO-TV reports the victim was described as being stuffed and folded in the storage container. Cleveland police responded to the home May 2nd to conduct a welfare check because there were reports of a woman acting hysterical, WKYC reports. The prosecutor's office said that when officers arrived, they located the victim in a small plastic container, moaning in pain, on the porch. She was transported to a hospital with severe injuries. Police arrested Edmund on the scene. In addition to the charges he pleaded guilty to, the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office also charged him with attempted murder. Cleveland County Prosecutor Michael O'Malley said following the indictment, "I have seen a lot of truly terrible cases over the years, and this one is one of the most horrific I have seen." According to WOIO, the victim was in a coma for several days following her hospitalization and is now paralyzed because her spine and back were broken during the assault. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, keep him in prison. He has no need to be out in the world doing absolutely nothing. Keep him in there. Okay. The video we're watching is from WKYC.com's website. Title of this says, Cleveland man pleads guilty to kidnapping woman and putting her in plastic container. So this is during his court case. That's the video we are about to watch. Volume is up. I'll restart the video since it started on its own.
Thank you, Your Honor. Chuck is up with the Public Defender's Office. Would acknowledge the indictment, waive any reading, advisement, and notice of issues. Enter not guilty plea, request reasonable bond.
What do they think they get with this attitude? It's not the first one. I've seen so many of these videos of these tough guys. I'm a tough guy. And I'll give you an example. I saw one today. He was acting all tough and shit. He was smiling. He was laughing. He blinked one of his eyes to the victim's parents and whatnot. And he was acting all tough until they read him the whole, like, but the jury, the decision the jury had come to, and they found him guilty of everything, and he was going to spend, 25-30 years in jail. And let me tell you that his face, it was such a golden moment thing. It was just so great to see that shit wipe from the smirk to just start bitch crying, ah! Oh, it is so good to see. Because again, they're acting so tough. They're just and it's just do you understand how much anxiety the victim's family they're already going through this, because they have to sit in court and hear everything that happened to their loved one in great detail, repeatedly. Sometimes, lawyers, they hover on a certain point and they ask questions about it, and having to hear that, and on top of that, you have the perpetrator that is basically, making fun of the whole situation, laughing, having a great time. A lot of them like to flip the bird. They do the whole macho thing until reality sets in. And like the example I just gave you, they read them, the verdict, and they don't seem too happy. So this whole gimmick of, it's a gimmick. It's a way to, in my opinion, give off this energy of this. I don't care. I don't give a shit about this. I'm above this. I'm above this situation. Doesn't matter what you tell me. Doesn't matter what your verdict is. They're all tough and shit. And freedom tastes pretty good. I don't know about you, chat. Let me know if you think differently. But I like my freedom. Freedom tastes wonderful. It tastes so good. So, again, I don't know what you're laughing about. You're going to be spending about 20, 25 years in jail. You know what? There's a lot of stuff that happens in the world in 20, 25 years. Just think back at 25 years from this point back. It's 1998, 1999. How many presidencies have we had from this point? Do you know how much the country has changed from 1998, 1999? This person's going to jail now. It's 2023. What is that? 2048? If he does the whole 25 years? It's a long time. A lot of shit happens. It rains and pours a whole damn lot. So, I don't know. He thinks he's acting all tough and shit with his laughing. We're here together watching the video of him do this, and we're laughing at him. Ha! How the turntables have turned.
I would know the recommendation for 500. I don't, without having all the information about the case, he does have the hold, so I don't think the issue of getting out anytime soon is going to make a difference either here or there. But I think $500,000 recommendation is more than reasonable.
The bond will be set at a $750,000 cash surety property with an order of no contact with the victim.
Yeah.
Attorney Brian Radigan will be assigned to represent you. This is on the docket of Judge Holly Gallagher, and she will set her first pretrial.
$750,000?
That's correct, and there's also a probation hold.
She didn't. No one that spoke stuttered. And there was not one stutter at all. Yeah, dude, 750,000. See how that smirk changes. See how that tough guy. See how that persona changes. And we've seen countless of these. I've seen countless of videos. You can find them on YouTube and shit. We have seen other videos like this on cases that we've read here on True Crime Daily, but reading them from True Crime Daily here on KAS True Crime. Sorry. But did you notice how it changed? Did you see? Oh, so good. I'm tempted to put it back and just see that moment again. Oh, it was such... You know what? Fuck it. We're going to do it. Smiling here, right? Look at the smile.
Would acknowledge the indictment, waive any reading advisement, and notice issues. Enter not guilty plea, request reasonable bond.
Just remember, he wasn't counting on her surviving the whole thing.
The state is requesting a $700,000 cash surety property bond in this matter.
The defendant was alleged to misled the police, also hit the victim and underneath the porch. So for the safety of the victim and safety of the community, the state is asking for $750,000 cash rate property bond. Thank you.
Is there any response?
I would know the recommendation for 500. I don't, without having all the information about the case, he does have the whole, so I don't think the issue of getting out any
Look at his face. Oh, so good.
there, but I think $500,000 recommendation is
What happened?
more than.
Oh no, it's not tough anymore.
The
Damn.
bond will be set at a $750,000 cash surety property with an order of no contact with the victim. Attorney Brian Radigan will be assigned to represent you. This is on the docket of Judge Holly Gallagher, and she will set her first pretrial.
Yo, my man put that dumb face. Like, he's dumbfounded.
$750,000?
Yeah.
That's correct, and there's also a probation hold.
Well, okay, can y'all lift the hold and at least let me try to hold the bond? I don't think nobody in the courtroom got $750,000.
You'll have to speak with the attorney, the judge assigned to this case, which is
Damn, you know what would be funny? If the judge and a few other people would have looked at each other at that moment, like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Judge Holly Gallagher.
I'm about to fire. I need a new judge. I need a site judge and everything. That's crazy. Why y'all holding my bond?
Oh, nice.
Next we have
Oh, my man, tough guy. Okay. Flip that bird. Did you guys see it? Damn, and that dude is lucky that judge didn't see it. It would have been another judge. Psst. Judge would have been like, what did you just do? I'm sorry, did you just flip the... Did you just flip the bird at me? Oh no, that's cool. Yep. Just caught another charge there, buddy. Now you understand why I enjoy. It's just that moment of that switch that, you know, when reality hits. It's like that video that they have on YouTube. The moment you know you fucked up. Oh, it's that moment there. Should have kept your mouth shut. Should have not smiled. Should have not shown. Just be there. That's it. In a ideal world, you would have felt remorse, but obviously that whole macho persona, you know, I'm a big man and shit, and it's an act. And the video we just saw is a clear example as to why I think it's an act. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I find that to be very interesting.